Well, howdy, Cancer. Thanks for tuning back in and checking me out. Thanks for all your views and your likes over the last couple videos. I think my readings are being pretty well received, and we're able to help some people. So that's really good. I wanted to tell you that I just really appreciate you guys and that. I hope this video finds you all in good health and abundance and loving universal energy surrounding you. Right now, we're just asking Tarot for messages for Cancer, people influenced by the sign of Cancer for second week of February 2017. Tarot, what are the messages for Cancer in the second week of February 2017? Okay, we're just going to see where our cards are, and then we'll get into the reading here. Yes, indeed. Ugh. All right, let's get some cards out and see what's going on for you guys. Here we go. Just a general reading, 7-card spread, covering all the major life areas. Hopefully you can see those all right. All right, overall energy, we have an 8 of Wands. So this is fast-paced moving. Got a feeling it could be a quick week for Cancer out there. Lots of things happening, things progressing very quickly. This is kind of across the board, but it does relate back to our passions. So it could be relationships, but it could also be projects and things of that nature. We're going to leave that off to the side for now, and we'll relate back to that at the end of the reading once we've looked at all the 7 houses. So first card up for Cancer in the House of Grounding, areas of grounding, is a 10 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so Pentacles are always great for grounding. They represent the earth element, things that have taken root. This card is a bit of a reversal. This is sort of like the plentiful card when it's upright. Not that when it's reversed it's all that much different. The only thing that's major that comes to light is when it's reversed is that you may be needing to justify successes, or you may need to do some justification in order to confirm success or attain success. This here as well speaks to matters of the home and of institutions. So for some of you, I just got a feeling here that you might be kind of, into a bit of, almost feeling too comfortable in some ways. Not that overly grounding is a bad thing. It's kind of tough to get into some vision questing and spiritual endeavors when you're really firmly rooted and grounded. But if that's what some of you are looking for, then this could be a sign that you might just be a little bit too grounded. Like life could seem a little bit like routine and mundane lately, a little bit for some of you, Cancer. But moving through it and attaining success, this is actually a really good card to have in your area of grounding. I really like it. It shows permanence. It does show success. And it shows that, new things could be coming in, and that you're ready to receive them. I would prefer to see it this way. There's not too much difference in the 10, I believe, because we're still looking at ends of cycles and things completing and wrapping up for you. I just have a feeling you might be in situations for some of you that you got a bit of explaining to do. So, and I'm not, that could be to superiors, that could be to family members, or that could be to other people in your life, business partners and things like that. Also be aware of jealous thoughts coming up this week. I don't see you really have anything to be too jealous over. There may just be a little bit of disillusionment surrounding the way that somebody's acting, okay? So that's the day-to-day life. Here we go into our second house of creativity. We've got 9 of Pentacles reversed. This here is saying that, again, there might be people hoping or wanting to support you in endeavors, or there's people looking for a completed project to come for some of you, and it might have some of you a little bit worried. I get a feeling, Cancer, you're pretty independent, but relying on other people isn't overly your strong suit, but sometimes it's necessary. I also have a feeling that some support that was there may not be there for much longer. You may need to act quickly in order to like kind of expedite something that you're trying to get accomplished, and that's in projects and work areas as well. So we've got more pentacles coming up. We got the 10 and then the 9. So I think a lot of you are pretty career focused this week, and you're definitely looking at maybe saving up or rebudgeting, looking at maybe realigning some investments here. For some of you, Cancer, is the feeling that I get. And then this card here is showing to have a bit of a wider vision, things you would normally look at for investments, to look at the bigger picture, new markets, new sectors, things like that. There may be good things coming that way. Okay. Gut instinct. We've got 3 of Wands. So this is really good. This is saying that friendships are highlighted this week, and that even some travel could be possible. For those of you that have a pretty light scheduled week, I would suggest road tripping with friends, or that could just be happening. You might have already received the invitation. I'd say go ahead with that. There's things to see and new experiences to be had for you that will definitely lighten up the energy around you there in this. Also, for gut instinct, it says here, listen closely to experiences of friends and advice from friends, as well. A little bit more spiritual things here coming down the pipe. I have a feeling like that some of you need to kind of trust what you're receiving. Could it be from like these online tarot readings, or from whatever it is that you're doing, like whatever research you're doing? It says to like trust in it, that it's right, that you need to sort of like discern what's best for you, like toss out the bad, take what you need, and then you'll be in a better position. So that's the 3 of Wands and the gut instinct. That's pretty good. This is showing here, I don't know why support looked fleeting here, and then we've got good friendships coming through here in gut instinct. Maybe there's just somebody that might be moving away soon that you just really should spend some time with to really solidify things, or business partnerships you yourself might be moving. I get a sense some of you guys might be on the go here for larger relocation situations here. This 10 of Pentacles reversed, 9 of Pentacles reversed, and 3 of Wands. Like some of you might be like moving, going places, or lengthy business trips, or like expedition. Like this could even like apply to like people of faith doing missionary work for longer periods of time, or exchange students, or cultural experiences where like maybe you're going to the other hemisphere, or going to a new continent, things for a long period of time. Okay, so that's there. In the House of Sacred Heart, we got Page of Pentacles. So this is okay. This is you like having resources, looking around you, and trying to do more with what you've got. Some of you might be looking at taking your current life, and I get a feeling some of you in this move, you might be purging some people and some things out of your life in order to sort of like bring your focus back to the things that are truly important to you. This could also represent a person. This could represent a young earth sign. So I get a feeling of it maybe Virgo or Taurus here in this situation. Possibly Capricorn as well. But I think more the Virgo is coming through. So this could be a young person. This could be this friend that I spoke of that's in your heart. Or this could be your desire to be with someone. There might be someone that's on your mind you're hoping for a little bit of romance with as well. And again, I'm seeing business partnerships. I'm seeing like business partnerships coming and going, fleeting and stabilizing. Kind of, there's a lot of uncertainty here when it comes to business and relying on others and waiting on others in business here. So this here is saying that if anyone's coming across as inexperienced, you have to be really needing like your discernment to like, if someone's coming across as inexperienced, whether this be a financial advisor or broker or somebody that's coming along with an opportunity for you, just be very careful. You're really going to want to weigh experience with where you're putting your resources, and ask for external advice on that kind of stuff as well, Cancer. Okay. As we get up into our personal truth, we got an Ace of Wands. So this here is kind of neat. This reversal on Ace of Wands is saying watch out for people. Watch out for people that are trying to like trick you as well. So wow, for some of you, I think you're really gonna have to be careful with the personal loans, lending out money to friends, people of that nature. And I don't know, it's coming down to like all of this financial and like material based stuff in this reading, Cancer, but it certainly is. This personal truth here as well is asking you to remain very direct in what you're asking for. Again, I don't see it like you're traditionally pretty emotional sign, but I see you kind of like not really in that mode. So that might be a bit of relief for you. That might be a little bit of goodness so that you're not falling into that. Maybe some of you decided like I'm not going to get hurt again. I'm taking a break from relationships. I don't this Valentine's Day I'm going to go out and have fun for me. Like I'm not going to like worry about it. That's kind of what that's saying to me in personal truth. Is some of you have made that decision that you're not going to put so much emphasis on being loved but in a romantic situation or to have your own happiness. Some of you are more focused on yourself and material endeavors, which is okay in this situation as long as we don't get carried away. That can be definitely okay because we may be needing that break from those relationships and sometimes those hardships that are coming until more understanding can occur for us. Wow, here we go. 3 of Swords coming up in vision questing. So yeah, I think some of you are coming out of a little bit of disillusionment from past relationships, some hard feelings, some heartbreaks, some bad breakups, and also some accusations even. I think that this showing up in a period of soul searching leads back to this stuff here in personal truth where enough is enough. Like you're mad as hell and you're not taking it anymore. When it comes to like people effing with your heart, like that's it, we're taking a break. And I really encourage you to do so this summer, Cancer. It's showing that the energy could be good around that, like getting back with like some core friends, forgetting about romance for a little while, maybe like shutting off the POF or the Tinder for a little while, just getting out of that situation because that can lead to some like downer esteem type stuffs. So we want to kind of like avoid that for this week for sure and like kind of take our power back. This is kind of interesting. The reversal on this card is sometimes a little bit longer lasting. There's definitely healing and knowledge acquired from this. So yeah, it's like experience, healing, and knowledge when this comes up. These are like foundations. If it's this, it's like this is like pain, anguish, and heartache. But when it's like this, it's more like this is experience, knowledge, and healing. So this here is good to have in your personal quest because you're now becoming a more complete person. You're not a half person searching for your other half. You're a whole person and you're loving and experiencing yourself in that state of mind before we go back into like searching for twin flames and soulmates types things. Wow. Now, overall energy coming down from the universe in the House of Crown is the number 9 Justice card reverse. Okay, so some of you may be feeling like you kind of got the short end of the stick on something here. Some of you are living out some times in your life right now which are like kind of bringing balance to karmic situations that are resurfacing that you're currently dealing with right now. And you have to be very careful. A little bit of a warning this week, Cancer, not to be creating any more bad karma. Not that I'm saying you're a bad person. I'm just saying sometimes the decisions we make and, the relationships we get into can inevitably cause karma, whether we're conscious or not. This here means really kind of being willing to accept the things in your life that have come your way as a result of things that you have chosen for yourself to experience in this life. Not try and fight it. Not to get into a poor me type attitude. Though you don't want to be in that poor me type attitude. You want to be grateful for the people and the resources around you, seeing all that you have. And this could be great new steps for you as long as no more bad karma is created. So if people coming in this week uh, be very discerning of them. If you're meeting new people, like I would stick close to your really good close friends this week, Cancer. And maybe like if you're out, maybe I don't see you being too like open to like new situations and new people until you've like gotten to know them a little bit better, which could happen. And back to this energy of things happening quick on all kind of forefronts. I have this feeling that this is more about your passions. This is your new idea. That this it's kind of like continuing on in a year one, like into February. I see a lot of you sticking to resolutions, seeing the results of a new you, and I think a lot of it has to do with this sort of waking up to, not putting your happiness into the hands of others and really taking control of your own life and your own situations here. It's being profitable for you. It's being inspiring here, but there's just a bit of caution to make sure that we don't get a little too cocky, I guess is the word I'm looking for. We don't want to be any bad karma to ourselves. And this justice card is I'm just going to ask for a quick clarifier on it because it's really hard to see what's going on with that coming down reverse from a crown chakra. This is almost like, I'm just going to ask for a quick clarifier here. I don't like these videos to run too long. They take forever to upload. Usually I get pretty clear, concise messages, but this number 9 major reverse is a little bit odd. So Knight of Wands, yeah, definitely. Some of you might be looking at situations where you're coming out of heartbreak, heavier energies. And again, for those of you that are not, that have already dealt with this crap and you're coming through and you said, I'm a new person now, this shows to maintain focus. This shows that your rewards will come. It's going to take some time. I don't see like this week being like a lot of like things coming in. This is more a week of you evaluating and just kind of living. I see more resources going out than coming in this week. But I think that the focus needs to be there for you to put yourself first, not be putting resources into like relationships and partnerships of things that you're uncertain of anymore. This is something new for some of you, I think. So that's good. This guy is showing focus. This guy is showing that he's ready to stand up and embrace this, what he's become, he or she, but he in the card, what you've become, and putting this knowledge, healing, and understanding to work for you. And then this justice reversed, I think, is more of a time indicator. It's showing that tarot is probably sending a message that a lot of things that are happening for you in this second week of February, Cancer, are just like the technical things that you need to walk through in order for a larger transformation to take place here with you and this Three of Swords reversed. It may feel unfair. It may feel like you're going through a lot of work, a lot of crap, and you have to stay on your guard. And that can never be fun. It almost feels like it's tough to really let loose and enjoy when those opportunities are here. But it's kind of saying you got to. You got to remain that kind of pillar that you told yourself you were going to be earlier in this year after you came out of this crap. So I really hope, Cancer, you're able to stick to your guns through this second week of February. It's really what the tarot is saying. Let's get into looking at our resources and looking at making our life better in every other way, except for, getting into relationships too quickly. That's the warning. But everything else, it looks like you'll be able to go forward with much success. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video, Cancer. Thanks for checking it out. This week's gone by super fast. I'm sure next week will too. So I'll be seeing you soon.